Alright, what up YouTube? Mr. Nice here back with another video. And this video is going to be about being authentically yourself. I think that a lot of people, even myself for a long time, I dealt with trying to be myself, but not being able to express myself in a way where I just didn't feel safe. I didn't feel comfortable. And in a way, like I said, you never ever really feel comfortable. Like, I think that it's a fear. And I think the longer you deal with it, the more callous you become to it. Like, who I am in my heart, I think that a lot of people think I'm weird. And I think that for a lot of my life, I dealt with that hard. I dealt with it very, like, I dealt with it scarily. Like, it's like, it's partially what's keeping me in the same spot right now. I'm very stagnant, but, like, I'm fighting against this urge every day. Like I'm trying to fight against the fear of me wanting to stay in my comfort zone and, not be judged by people. And it's hard. Like I said, it's not. I think that people try to make being real and being honest and being yourself an easy thing when it's not. Like I said, let's be honest, we all like computer programs. We all programmed a certain way, and a lot of people are just programmed with a lot of fear in them. Like I don't have that much fear in me now, but I have fear with like just my whole fear threshold around now is like really just being myself. I don't really have a fear of anything else. Even with work, when I be dealing with people, it's like I just throw myself in there. Like I said, whatever happens, whatever happens. But the thing about me right now, I'm at like the last batch. Like I'm really at the last thing that I need to get over. It's like the fear of just being myself. I don't really got fear of rejection no more. I mean, the fear of being myself is a part of my fear of rejection. Like I said, I just don't want to be rejected by my own people. And I mean, and I already know I partially am, but like I said, that's supposed to stop me anyway. It's not supposed to stop me, but it's very hard, especially growing up, people pleasing. People pleasing is like the number one thing that I think a lot of people deal with, especially if you grew up in the social media era and just into social media. I think that a lot of people want to act like they don't people please. They want to act like they could. People act like they very stubborn, but really people do a lot of things for other people. People, like I said, they get all dressed up for other people. They want to please people, and of course they may be stubborn, but that's the ultimate end goal, is to please somebody. And like I said, it's understandable. I think everybody needs validation. Everybody want to be validated. So, like I said, I don't know why people make it like it's a big deal. It's only a big deal when you start to forget yourself and you start to really become consumed with trying to please people, and that you forget that you're a human being yourself, and you got your own needs and they need to be met. And that's something that I have to really understand, like on a deeper level. But being my authentic self, my bad, not to go on the tangent, but that's really what it was. I was always trying to please somebody. I was trying to fit in. That's the whole thing about me growing up. I was always trying to fit in every single way possible. I was trying to fit in. And like I said, realistically, I couldn't. I was fighting that my whole life. I was always trying to fit. I just wanted to fit in so bad. I really just wanted to fit in so bad. I was poor. I was in poverty. Like I said, poverty. I had no fresh clothes. I was dirty. So like I always just wanted to fit in. I just didn't want to. I didn't want nobody to know what I truly went through at home. And that type of idea always loomed over my head. Like I said, it loomed over my head until like recently. Like I said, I stopped being so closed off, and I stopped being so fearful of what people thought about me, because it was holding me back, like I said earlier. But yeah, being yourself is not an easy thing. Like I said, it takes a lot of nuts to really be yourself. It takes a lot of striving. It takes a lot of it take a lot of heat. Like I said, you're gonna get a lot of heat for it, and you gotta learn to take it on head on, and you can't feel no certain type of way about it. Cause like I said, you just gotta be understanding. Like I said, a lot of that gotta do with just compassion towards people. Like I said, people only gonna judge what they don't understand, and you gotta be understanding enough so that your feelings don't get extremely hurt, right? Like I said, initially, of course, your feelings gonna get hurt, cause I mean, you're a human being, and that's just natural, right? But you can't blame people for not seeing your vision or seeing you as who you really are, because like I said, their perception don't gonna do nothing with yours, and you can't expect everybody to see how you see. And that's something, like I said, I'm speaking to myself right now. Like I said, I'm not the one talking, but like I said, I'm just a vessel. But like I said, it's very interesting to see how many people aren't themselves, and how hard it is for people to really be themselves. But like I said, it's a lot of people that's faking like they themselves, and it's very sad to see. Like I said, like every day I strive to be my authentic self, and I want to be my authentic self, and I don't mean that's gonna be easy, but I'm trying. I'm doing my best, right? Like I said, that's all anybody can ask for is that you're doing it, and you're doing your best at it. But a lot of people aren't themselves, and a lot of people are very self-sacrificial. Like I said, I know I was, and I am still a little bit, but I'm getting over it, right? But a lot of people really can't be themselves, and they in environments where they can't be themselves, and the sad truth about it is they fault, right? That's fucked up, right? Is that anything that happened to you was your fault. I think that's why I like the spiritual path, is that you understand that ultimately you take responsibility for whatever happened to you, right? You take away the power from everything else, everything external, and you get the power to yourself, and you start to move forward with your own sense of self-control and, like, your own sense of self-power. And you, like I said, you won't allow a lot of things into your space no more. When you start to gain some self-control, some self-respect about yourself. And like I said, a lot of that come into fruition when you start to really become your true authentic self, and you don't allow a lot of BS around you no more. So yeah, being authentic self, like I said, it's something to work at. You gotta work at it every day. And you can't bullshit yourself. The more you bullshit yourself, the more you pushing your authentic self away. And I mean, realistically, it's a constant journey forward. Like I said, it's not like it's a destination or something. You always got to keep working at yourself. You got to keep, molding yourself. You got to keep, sculpting yourself. And when things happen in your life, you got to adjust and you got to move. And like I said, all in all, like I said, you just, realistically, life is just, you building a plane while it's flying. Like I said, you just got to keep working. You got to keep moving. But you got to stay down. You got to stay committed and dedicated. I think that's one thing that I always forget about. It's like I said, nobody's perfect. I think that I wish somebody would have told me that earlier, because like I said, plus me being a Virgo, it's like it's a lot of perfectionism. It's just stuck in that period. It's like I'm very perfect. I try to be perfect as possible. A lot of that caused me to really crash out in minor ways, but I really wish somebody would have told me I wasn't perfect early on. But like I said, that's a deal with trauma growing up. We just got to heal it. A lot of your problems, like I said, I think I seen it on Twitter. It was like 90% of your problems can be solved with discipline, and I think that's very similar. Like when you start to really change your mindset and stop thinking about certain things and stop being so hard on yourself. And she said that you're human, right? It's not a spiritual video. It's just like it's a regular motivation video. Like when you start to just understand that you're human and you make mistakes, and like I said, everybody, in a way, everybody is everybody, right? I think that it's really only one person. It's really just two people, let's say, a man and a woman, and everybody got their journey, and everybody got their own, their own plight, but it's just different stories, and it's like it's really no difference from everybody else, and I think that's why just people need to just be more compassionate to other people. So, yeah, if y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. Thank you.